So he cried. That's really nice. It's not about individual performance. It's about the entire BTS performance. So that's really nice of RM. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening?
Hey,
And Koski
guys.
on the other side.
How's everybody? Thank you for having me, Angelo.
It's my pleasure, man. What's happening there, man? What's up?
Nothing much. Pretty much everything is the same. Watching movies, listening to music,
Yeah.
reacting.
How
You
many?
know, pretty common stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you've been finishing the run BTS or like some of them, right? You've been watching some of them.
Now, well, I'm watching Bon Voyage. I'm
Oh,
actually
Bon
on
Voyage.
third season. I started like 5 days ago. So
Yeah.
I'm actually on third season. I think I need to watch 2 more episodes and then I'm gonna start season 4.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It's pretty good. You should watch it. I don't know if you have a chance, but you should watch it. They're really fun.
Well, the reason why is because I'm reserving it for our future Patreon. Because
Oh.
I know that it's being blocked sometimes when you do it on YouTube. And I wanted to be able to have a fresh, reaction to it. But if you haven't finished some of them, and we have, if we do have a Patreon in the future, maybe we should watch it there. But feel free to watch it offline though.
What are we watching today?
Well, you mentioned that you haven't really seen RM that much, right?
Yes, I wanted to react on our videos. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it's good timing. The one that before was requested was about why RM shines as a leader, but the video was already taken out, meaning it's not available on YouTube.
Okay.
So then we saw this one request from you guys. Thank you so much. It says, "We don't deserve this humble man, Kim Namjoon, and the journey to love yourself." So while we're still looking for the RM Shines Bright as a Leader video, let's do this first.
Yeah.
Right, let's do this. It's
But before we do the video, don't forget to subscribe.
that's very important, and put the bell
I'm
notifications.
trying to be tough guy. I'm trying to be tough guy. Like, don't forget to subscribe.
He is
But it
tough.
doesn't work.
It doesn't work, yeah. But and also like check the bell notifications because we've seen some people that didn't receive the notifications and maybe there's something wrong in YouTube. But please feel free to refresh it, and always click all the notifications bell. All right, are you ready to see Namjoon,
Let's
the
see.
leader, RM?
꽃게 너무
Oh,
이쁘죠?
I was just watching that yesterday.
Oh, this one?
하얀색 줄무늬에
That one with the cut
하얀색
crowd.
몸에 점박이가 있어요. 목에서 있어요. 도망. 호랑이. 우와. 귀여워. 대박.
Different things with the lasso, Billboard with them, A-Lanes with them, UN, but those are not that important because we still, this place and you guys' eyes remind us that we are breathing the same air here, right?
That's awesome. I love that.
Yo, we got the same noise, same voice, same face. We have the same community, right?
Yeah.
Right.
When I say same, you say same. Same.
Same. Same.
When I say same, you say same.
Same. Same. Same. Same.
Same in Korea.
See? I'm practicing, man. If the concert is gonna go through, meaning it was postponed right now, but if it's gonna happen, at least I know how to shout.
didn't know anything about loving myself, but you guys taught me through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through everything. You guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. And loving myself is my whole life goal until my death. And you know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission. It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves. So it's never intended, but it feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. So I want to say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love myself.
That was very touching.
That's
Yeah.
That's really great. See.
You guys taught me how to love myself. Every day.
앞으로 분명히 아픔이 있을 거예요. 시련도 있을 거고. 근데 이제 알아요. 이렇게 많은 사람들이 우리를 믿고 좋아해주고 있다는 걸 잘 알고 있습니다. 그래서 아프지만 아프지 않고, 슬프지만 슬프지 않고, 두렵지만 두렵지 않을 겁니다. 방탄소년단은요. 그리고 마지막으로 여러분께 꼭 하고 싶었던 얘기는, 편지나 이제 가끔 주시는 말들을 보면 그런 말씀들을 해주세요. 요즘 너희가 너무 잘 돼서 좋은데 내 삶은 아직, 내 꿈은 아직 제자리 걸음인데 너희들이 멀리 가는 것 같아서, 나랑 같이 시작했는데 혹은 이렇게 하는데 멀리 가는 것 같아서 약간 마음이 너무 좋지만 마음이 뒤숭숭하다. 근데 제가 앞서 아까 드린 이유는, 저희도 저희를 믿지 못했어요. 우리가 할 수 있을 거라고, 우리가 잘 될 거라고, 우리가 체조 경기장에서 죽기 전에 공연 한번 해보고 은퇴할 수 있을까? 아니, 모르겠어.
Oh wow, that's very humble. You know, they didn't know. They were just doing them, you know, their shows and everything. They, you know, the way I feel like he's expressing that they didn't know. So until they're making the big hit.
그래서 제가 해드리고 싶은 말씀은, 저희 정말 처음에 다들 꼬질꼬질하고 그랬어요. 저희도 해냈습니다. 저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면, 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도, 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다. 정말 사랑합니다.
Nice, very nice.
That's really nice.
그리고 멤버들, 네, 진짜 말이 자꾸 돼서 딱 마지막 한 번만.
He said, sorry, keep on talking. One last thing.
사람들 우리 보고 운이 좋다고 많이 얘기하시잖아요. 근데 정말 운 좋아요. 저 정말 운 좋아요. 왜냐하면 이런 6명 어디 가서도 못 만납니다. 스케줄도 한 번도 펑크 안 내고, 그리고 더군다나 저도 저 자신을 아직 다 믿지 못하는 저를 이렇게 믿고 맡겨주고, 그래도 리더라고 너무 고맙고, 우리 회사분들, 우리 저 도와주시는 분들 너무 감사하고, 마음이 진짜 좋아요. 진짜 사랑해요. 진짜 고마워요. 저 진심이 다 닿길 바래요.
That's the leader, man. A very nice and thoughtful way of saying things. It says here, if you haven't already, I recommend you to watch the full speech. I've already watched the full speech at the UN.
And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'll be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. I have come to love myself for who I am, for who I was, and for who I hope to become. I like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves. Those stories constantly remind us of our responsibility. So, let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I like to ask all of you, what is your name? What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself. I'm Kim Namjoon and also RM of BTS. I'm an idol and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can. And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little. What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
Our company's name is
That was the
We're architectural lighting designers in San Francisco.
speech on the UN. You know, I like
I haven't watched the
entire.
their speech. This is first time watching, and I'm really moved by his speech. It's really great.
Yeah, I like the words when he used the words "embrace yourself."
Yes.
You gotta find yourself and love yourself pretty much, because it's hard when you're trying to love other people without loving first yourself,
Exactly.
because you can't be strong in loving others if you don't start with yourself. I think the message is very clear. It's very well thought.
And I love that they're putting that out in the world for people who don't know or don't see that,
Yeah,
and they're always there to remind them about that.
yeah, and they were, this is UN, meaning like a lot of people have watched this, and they're touching millions of people.
가늠이 안 가는 게 아니라 일에는 어차피 가 있어야 돼.
일에는 쉽지. 쉽기가 쉽지.
그리고 나서 형 그거 멀죠 봄날.
없어. 근데 그거는 나도 전속력을 뛰어가서 거기까지 가는데 자꾸 나보고 뭐라 하면 나보고 어떡하라고.
아니 그러니까 뭐라 하는 게 아니라 들어봐봐요. 이게 하고 나서 형이 이게 준비 시간이 길어가지고 이걸 좀만 타이트하게 빨리 가졌으면 좋겠다는 거죠.
그래서 그거 내 솔직히 그건 내 최대한으로 제일 빠르게 하고 있다니까.
Okay, so it looks like they were arguing about, trying to.
I saw that video.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. So I don't know how RM will intervene here. So I'm so curious about how he will
I
intervene.
know that on that video, V cried before he went on the stage, and then he cried after the stage
Oh wow.
because he argued with Jin.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah, let's see
Let's see
RM's
what
gonna do.
RM is gonna do here.
너 대세랑 먼저 이동하자.
So he cried. That's really nice. Not about, individual performance. It's about the entire BTS performance. So that's really nice of RM. He hurt himself. Kim Namjoon! Kim Namjoon! Kim Namjoon! Yeah, this is something where it happens in a concert. Like, too many things are, moving fast. You can be hurt. Something can feel bad. Anything can go wrong. Yeah, it's all about how a leader would make it happen and make it go really smoothly in terms of his encouraging other people. Look at this. Namjoon is hurt too, but he's more concerned of the other member.
되게 놀랐어요. 예, 걱정도 많이 됐고 그 상황에 공연 걱정 되지 이러면서 막 되게 혼란스러웠고 글쎄요 어떻게 해야 돼?
Wonder Sauce is a creative agency focused on digital product.
He's still very kind of like scared at that point. That's how humble he is. That was awesome. I think there's nothing. Oh, there's nothing more? Yeah, there's nothing. That was awesome. What can you say, man? Of
It's a really good, cool video.
it was,
I like RM. I know that he's the first member of BTS and he's the leader. And what I've noticed, like watching BTS in general, is that he actually really takes their role. Like he is their leader and he's like a father to all of them. And I love like his words are so wise, like he says really smart things with the voice that can calm any person. And you can really pay attention. Whatever he says, you focus on what he says because he takes your attention. He's really smart and he's so mature for his age. And and I feel like every group should have a member like him. Because in the group that it's like BTS, you have like funny guy, you have cute guy, you have like all kind of personalities. But there's one RM who stands for all of them.
Yeah.
And who's like I feel like rock of BTS. Like he's foundation of BTS. Like he holds everything, and it's really impressive having person like him in your team. Like you can learn a lot from him, and I really admire.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I wonder how did he learn that kind of skill? Because it's always kind of like have that presence of strong leadership. Because if you feel that the other members are weakening, right? You should be the person that should be stronger, and you should hold pretty much the foundation. And I'm so interested how he learned that kind of skill, because you just don't develop that over the years. You have to have that natural ability to be able to lead. It's a learning method.
I feel like they saw that his potential.
Yeah.
And they focused on his role, and over the ages he built that role.
Yeah.
He praised the role. So, but I feel like they noticed from him the way he is, personally calm and probably personally wise and smart. Okay, then he can be a leader, and he embraced that role during the years, and that's why he's like that now.
Yeah. And one thing also that I noted about his personality here is that he's also a good follower, honestly. Because in order for you to be able to be a leader, you gotta be a good follower first. And I think he showed that when he was mentioning about, it's not about V, it's not about Jin, it's not about RM. He mentioned the word. He wasn't even involved in the fight, meaning like he was not the one involved in the argument, but he didn't mention himself because he wanted to portray as an example for for the two to be able to realize that I'm included also. It's not about me, right? As RM, as he mentioned a while ago. I love that aspect of like he thinks very, very wisely and very constructively so that people wouldn't be so upset, but at the same time would learn from what he says. I think that's the way I look at RM right now. He is that humble person that can be strong at times, can be also go down if he needs to be a follower, and then be the strong foundation that is needed for the rest of the members to follow. But yeah, it was really touching the way he expresses his emotion. And I think one thing I've learned also is that RM has this great emotional sense. He cannot be destroyed in terms of his emotions. Like,
Exactly.
right? He's the one that can manage his emotions pretty.
He's the one who's
good.
controlling the emotion.
Yeah.
And he's the one who's going to decide how to express the
Yeah.
emotion.
Yeah, the emotions I think of RM, aside from his IQ being 148, his his EQ is that high. That's why he's the leader. So yeah, this has been really good, to be honest. Like I love this kind of like knowing the personality of RM through this kind of clip. And thank you so much to Suga Army, right? It says here Suga Army who compiled this.
Thank you.
Yeah, and to the one who recommended, there's a bunch of people, but thank you so much. You guys are very smart. You know what to recommend. Because there's so much to be watched on YouTube. When you click RM Leader, there's so many out there. So thank you so much. Thousands maybe to watch. But thank you for narrowing it down for us. We appreciate it. Yeah, do not forget to subscribe. Put the bell notifications on, and please do not forget to recommend. Yanko is reading
Follow me on Instagram.
Instagram is on the first comment pinned on the video, and do not forget to recommend. Yanko is reading comments and he responds, so check out the reply if there's a reply there.
I see everything.
Yeah, he sees everything. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Yankowski. Until next time,
Bye.
stay safe. Bye.